So if you hadn't heard about that, this kid Brock Turner got a 6-month jail sentence for having sex with an unconscious girl behind a dumpster, I believe at a frat party.
What a douche.
Right? Which is kind of twisted because that girl wasn't behind the dumpster already. Right?
Oh, he took her back there?
She wasn't just back there.
Okay, we can't assume all this stuff.
She wasn't.
We have to look at the actual
No, it's
police
just
report.
logic. I mean, you're saying she just passed out behind the dumpster?
It's a frat party. Have you not seen where some people pass out?
First of all, I hate people that are in frats.
I don't blame you.
And 6 months is nuts. And there are all these memes. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Also, all these memes came out of like a black kid or something that like was an arson or something or graffiti and got like 10 years, and then Brock Turner and he got like 6 months for raping somebody. And there was a bunch of those. But there's also a Facebook page that's for the it's like the official page to support the family of Brock Turner. And there's all these crazy memes on there that are not good.
What? Look
Not
this shit
good.
up. For Brock Turner's family? Oh, God.
It's insane
This
that
is what
people
we've
support
come,
it.
This is what we've come to, people. This is what the world is. Brock Turner family support.
5,500 likes. Oh, dude.
Words
all these...
can hurt even the strongest. Fuck this. Oh, my. Can they see this? Are they going to be able to see this on video?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, everyone who's just listening to this, there's this poster, and it's sad Brock Turner going into court, and it says, words can hurt even the strongest. Really? Have we come this freaking far?
Dude, they're all bad.
Do cops lie? Deputy, who's the real victim? The accuser refuses to come forward. A silhouetted picture of some chick with her panties around her ankle. What the fuck? Wait, do you think they're heroes? One is the accuser's jealous boyfriend. Both are members of a rival swim team. Still think you... Wait, what? Go down. Still think you what? Know the truth?
Dude.
Stanford swimmer Brock Turner's ex-girlfriend defends him in court letter.
But he got banned from swimming in the United States forever.
Good. Fucking should. Now,
but that's not even that bad, though.
Is there actual like evidence that supports this chick was raped?
Yeah.
Like, is there a police report? Like, an immediate police report? Like, this chick woke up and realized something shit had happened.
Yeah. It was an open and closed case. The outrage... Because, like, this kind of terrible shit happens, right? And people get sentenced and nobody hears about it.
Yeah.
The outrage came when he got 6 months. When the judge was like, boom, okay, 6 months.
Yeah.
And the dad wrote the letter that was like, 20 years shouldn't be worth, like, 20 minutes of action.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, how's that? What if about the guy that killed 50 people in 20 minutes?
Yeah.
You're saying that 20 years isn't worth the 20 minutes of what he did?
Yeah, that makes
In 20 minutes, you can totally change the rest of your fucking life. Right?
Please adhere to Facebook community standards on our page. Thank you for your continued support. This is freaking disgusting. Wait, was it? Wait, go up. I want to read that comment. What was it?
This?
Catlin Jan Culver, like you people know anything about community standards. Can't wait till he gets fucked in the ass in jail. Oh my God. What might have been? Oh my God. Let he who is without sin cast the first stone.
Yeah.
Oh my. Okay, we gotta get off this, man. This is one of those situations where, like, I don't want to live on this planet anymore. Like, there are people out there that do that kind of shit. And
I'm sorry.
I come from Utah, and the rape accusation rate in Utah is extremely high. And I believe a lot of it is because of social stigmas, social pressure, and stuff like that. I have actually known personally friends in my life who I know would never do this, and then this girl comes forward and says that he's raped her, and it usually happens after the girl's family has found out that this girl is sexually active.
You've mentioned that before.
Yeah, so there is this culture where girls are using this, but there also are retards that rape unconscious women or take advantage of drunk women.
I mean, he was shit-faced. I'm definitely not making excuses for Brock. I think he's a terrible person. Terrible person.
He was shit-faced?
They were all shit-faced.
Okay. Now, it's still fucked up.
Absolutely.
That does change circumstances. It's still fucked up, though.
It was he made good decisions up until that point.
Yeah,
he went with his boys, got dressed, hung out, had drinks, hung out at a frat party, just a normal night, and then he decided to make a really bad decision. And he got caught doing it.
Well, then he should be punished for that really bad decision.
He should be. And I don't think the fact that he's like a first-time offender and this will break him and this will change his life and he has got such a bright future ahead of him, like, let's not ruin this kid's bright future. I don't think any of that should come into play. It should just be based on, like, paper, the facts. What happened? What'd you do?
Well,
your skin color or fucking wealth, or like if your parents are wealthy or if you're in whatever college, none of that even makes a difference.
Well...
But it does.
This is where it gets complicated.
It does make a difference because, like OJ and Michael Jackson and all these high-profile cases, that all makes a huge difference.
Well, obviously, a person that's high-profile and has money, but it's also about like lifestyle. Like you have situations where people make mistakes that don't deserve. Like you have a guy that is usually an even-tempered dude, really good guy. He's never like caused really any problems. He doesn't have a criminal history. Let's say his life just starts shitting on him. Like, he finds out he's sick, or his girlfriend cheats on him, or he fails a test, or he loses his job, and he's out drinking, and he's drunk. Like, he's just like, fuck, I feel this is awful. I can't believe what happened. Some dude smacks to him, and he just loses it and just beats the shit out of this man.
Yeah.
Now, he's not normally like that.
He's just been balling up his whole life.
Like shit's just been hammering on him. The final straw on his back. I don't think that guy should get hammered by the law for something like that. You take into consideration the facts of their life. Now,
I don't know about that.
That is a rationalization. That's somebody trying to walk in the shoes of somebody else.
Yeah.
That is one of the failures of our legal systems because we take that into account. Yeah. That's where the insanity plea comes through. That's where you get a lot of these duress suits, like
temporary insanity,
duress, stuff like that. Like, I did this because
battered wife syndrome.
They just lose their shit and they just they black out. I believe that's real. I believe that happens.
It is real. Huh, interesting.
This guy was at a party and he was really drunk and he tried to fuck an unconscious chick.
No.
I don't know how drunk.
Give him 5 years.
I don't know how drunk you have to be to try to fuck an unconscious chick.
Pretty drunk.
I mean,
I don't know. I would imagine pretty drunk.
Yeah. I don't know who the hell can even fuck when they're that drunk.
True.
So, but yeah, definitely not 6 months. Fuck that shit. That was
right. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe
5
not
years.
The max. Not 10 years. I wouldn't say 10 years because he doesn't have history. He doesn't show to have any criminal history.
If I was king, things would be so different.
Thank God you're not king. I don't think anyone should be king, but
I should be king.
I believe that this should be a mediated sentence.
I believe that the judge being Stanford alumni is like huge, whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, that judge should not have taken that case. In fact, that's bullshit.
What's it called?
Like
if the judge was. Like if the judge was his dad, it'd be conflict of interest.
Conflict of interest.
I think that's a huge conflict of interest. If you have any relation. Mm-hmm. Like if I'm the judge and we do a show together and you get convicted, I shouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I totally agree with that. Law is so hard, man. There's so many like statutes, there's so...
And it all comes down to what the judge wants to do. Whatever judge you're going to stand in front of.
Oh, yeah.
Like imagine him standing in front of a female judge. Right, who wasn't a fucking Stanford alumni, who like had a female judge who has daughters who are in college. Mm-hmm. She would have laid that shit down,
would have leveled him the fuck
and
out.
His dad too. She would have been like, no.
Yeah, so that's definitely true.
I heard on this podcast them kind of defending the dad, right, saying that Brock Turner is an asshole, totally should get way worse sentence, but they're like. The dad is just defending like the kid he loves.
His parents are in a hard situation, so I could totally understand that.
But then the other people were like, he should be ashamed of his kid, not like trying to defend him.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those situations where you can't tell somebody how to be with their kid. You know? I mean, what would I do if my son was caught in that? I would never think any of my kids would do something like that. What would happen? I'd probably be really fucking sad and really fucking pissed all at the same time.
Yeah, for
sure.
I'd
be, son, I love you. I can't look at you right now, though.
Yeah.
All right? Like, you need to go away.
Yeah, that's not good.
Take time, and then maybe that's why the mom wrote that letter. I think it's bullshit, though. That's hard, man. That sucks. Brock Turner sucks to be you right now. That sucks, man.
Yeah, I hope you get fucked up. And no, that's the thing.
Like, I hope we get fucked in the ass.
He got sentenced to 6 months, and then it got dropped down to 3.
What?
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely bullshit.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, man. Look at that kid, man.
I don't know about that Facebook page either.
That Facebook page is fucked up. It definitely is. That's hard. And it's so funny how, like, life can just change in like an instant like that. Like, let's say you're just driving down the road and you're really late and you gotta get to work on time, man. Like, fuck, I gotta get to work on time. Oh, I'm just gonna kind of slow roll through the stop sign. Wham! You hit this kid that you didn't see coming, and you kill that kid, all because you just rolled through the stop sign instead of stopping at the stop sign. You now just killed a kid or anybody. Life changes like that. I mean, this kid freaking going to Stanford, swim team, gets drunk, tries to fuck a chick that's unconscious. The life is now, he's got that tied to him forever.
Okay, so, after a jury found him guilty in March of assault with intent to commit rape of an intoxicated unconscious person, penetration of an intoxicated person, and penetration of an unconscious person. And it says Brock Turner expected to be released 3 months early. Prosecutors in the Turner case had asked that he serve 6 years in prison. So that's what they were that's what they're going for, 6 years.
Okay.
6 years is a long time.
That is a long time. I wouldn't know about 6 years, but who the fuck am I say? I would say at least a couple years. Because that's a big old slap. This isn't no slap on the wrist. No. This is like a no. Petition to have Perksy removed from the bench has received more than 900,000 signatures as of Thursday morning.
Wow.
Fuck. Perksy failed to see that the fact that Brock Turner is a white male star athlete at a prestigious university does not entitle him to leniency. He also failed to send the message that sexual assault is against the law regardless of social class, race, gender, or other factors. I agree with that. So that sentence was definitely way too light. Oh, man. Well, you know, this whole...
I mean, I know.
Sexual intercourse under influence of substances is something that's definitely interesting. I mean, you have those posters that are out. It's like,
no means no.
Jack was drunk. Jill was drunk. Jack and Jill had sex. Jack is a rapist.
Yeah.
It's like, what? It's like, no. What the fuck? That's not true at all.
Well, the thing is, people... we can't talk about the Brock Turner thing for so long because
we're not. We're talking about social things.
Yeah. So I know, but I was just saying, the more you talk about it, the more I talk about something, I try to find both sides of it, and I can't see the other side, so it's not good for me to try. Mm-hmm. But then girls make false claims all the time.
Oh yeah, and it's
that's not
difficult
cool
to disprove. It really is. It's difficult to disprove.
That's really not cool though, because I don't think they face any punishment for that. And the person, I mean, obviously they're hurting whatever guy they're making these claims against. Mm-hmm. It's really shitty for him. But who they're also really hurting is girls that have actually, bad things have happened to.
Have suffered through that shit.
That's who they're really fucking over. Mm-hmm. So those bitches should be prosecuted.
Well,
if I was king.
Anyone that falsely claims rape,
yeah.
male or female. I mean, it's very rare that a male claims it. It's just it's a natural statistic. It has been proven that men, usually when it happens, do not come forward. And it's socially accepted that if a man does come forward, that he's going to be ridiculed for it.
Right.
You can't rape a man. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's like, are you kidding me? Like, have you not seen what happens to men's bank accounts? That's rape. So, but it's that poster in of itself is so just.
Yeah. It's
so bullshit. It really is.
Well, that's what happens sometimes. The poster's reflecting what actually happens. You know what I mean?
The poster is showing a situation and taking it to the extreme. Just because you're drunk and just because she's drunk does not mean that it's rape. They're like, oh, if you're drunk, it's unconsensual. It's like, well, that chick fucked the dude too, so she technically raped him.
Exactly.
He's too drunk to say yes. So why is it the chick that's freaking getting all the...
Joe Rogan's talked about that. He said, because there's laws in places that says if you're intoxicated, you are unable to give consent.
Yeah.
Right?
Because you're considered to have an altered mental state.
So they're saying these girls are unable to give consent, which he's like is actually anti-women because you're saying they're not like mature enough to fucking make a decision.
That's true.
Right.
But then it's also people are completely ignoring the fact that that guy is also having sex too. That's one thing in our society that I think
Dude,
is
it's
so
a hard
funny.
world, man.
But it is.
It is
We've
a
talked
hard
about
world.
this. But like, think about it. You have these girls that. These men and girls, like girls, I think perceive men having sex as an intrusion. Obviously, yes, physically there is penetration. We are coming in, whatever. That doesn't fucking matter. But it's considered like an intrusion. Like a guy wanting to have sex is something that he is completely like physically overpowering this woman. It's hard to explain. Like a girl having sex
I'm listening.
is.
Keep going.
It's almost considered a more evolved or more important or superior form of consent. It's like a girl saying, I will have sex with you is me giving my vulnerable.
Yeah.
I'm vulnerable. I need to feel safe.
Yeah.
And, I'm worried about me and I need to feel safe and nurtured.
Right.
That motherfucker's nervous too.
Right.
Like, I mean,
for
swear
sure.
to God. I mean, there are some dudes out there that are just like, fuck it, it's got legs, I don't care, fuck, and they just go brain dead and fuck shit.
Yeah.
But most guys, I think, are just as nervous, just as insecure, just as worried about it.
But the thing is, guys not being like, okay, I'll open up and I'll have sex with you, kind of thing. When the girl says that, they're just like, hell yeah. They're just like, yes, I got to do this now.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's
They're not
that's
like
the stigma.
Well, that's the facts. The guy's not like, all right, I'm comfortable enough with you now to be in that moment with you. Like, I'll finally let this happen. No guy's doing that. That's what the girl does. It's like when a teacher's having sex with an underage female student and a female teacher's having sex with an underage male student. Mm-hmm. Like, she's not fucking him. She's just letting him have sex with her. Right?
That's what I'm saying.
That's why there's a stigma with that.
That's how we see it. So that poster...
That's how it is, though.
No, it's not.
It is, though.
There are chicks that have offered that I don't want to have sex with because, I'm either not comfortable or I'm not interested.
Right.
So that's what we see it as. We see in society, we see the concept of
true.
sex as women letting a man have sex with them. They're not thinking of it as two individual human beings that are sharing this moment in their life. We're just seen as dogs that just go brain dead and hump shit.
You're absolutely right.
Which is why that poster works. Which is why when people see that, they're like, oh, yeah, what a pig. He fucked that girl while he was drunk.
He took advantage of her.
Yeah. He's like, no. He had sex with her and she had sex with him.
Right.
So technically, if he had sex with her and she's drunk and can't give consent, she fucked him too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So he was raped as well. Unconsensually fucked by this chick.
Yes.
So they're both rape victims. But it's conceived as the guy's the rape victim, which is fucked up. And I think it breeds a lot of issues in our society.
Well,